Chanakya Neeti-Shastra, Chapter 4, 1. Before a soul is born into a physical body, the Supreme Being has already determined various aspects of their life based on past actions, which includes their lifespan, the activities they will do, the wealth they will acquire, the knowledge they will gain, and the time of their death. However, it is possible to change these outcomes by making conscious efforts and doing good deeds. 2. Children, friends, and relatives often tend to stay away from the company of sages. However, those who follow the teachings of these wise beings liberate themselves from the cycle of birth and death through their virtuous actions. As a result, their entire family lineage receives blessings and fulfillment. 3. Just as a fish uses its vision, a female turtle pays attention and cares for its young, and a bird nurtures its chicks with the touch of its beak. Similarly, by associating with virtuous people, paying attention to their teachings, and seeking their blessings through humble gestures, success, progress, and development come effortlessly. 4. A person should strive to perform virtuous deeds as long as the body is healthy and free from illness or until death, because our actions have consequences that shape the course of our life. 5. Gupta Dhan Vidya, the secret wealth of knowledge, is like a treasure that comes to our rescue during challenging times. Similar to Kamadhenu, the wish-fulfilling cow, it fulfills all our desires. With knowledge, a person gains respect and honor, even in distant lands. Knowledge cannot be lost or stolen. It remains with us forever, and no one can take it away. 6. Hundreds of ignorant, virtueless, and foolish children cannot achieve the well-being of an entire family. Instead, a single wise and virtuous child can bring prosperity and happiness, just like how the darkness of the night is dispelled by a single moon, not by thousands of stars in the sky. Quality matters more than quantity. 7. A child who has passed away is better off than a foolish child with a long life. The sorrow of losing a child is temporary, but a silly and misguided child can cause ongoing misery to their parents, much like a never-ending dreadful fire. 8. Living in an ignorant place, having a quarrelsome wife, serving unworthy individuals, consuming unfulfilling food, having foolish children, and having a widowed daughter. These 6 things can cause immense suffering and distress, similar to being burned by fire without actual flames. 9. A cow that cannot give birth to a calf or provide milk is useless. Similarly, there is no benefit in having children who are neither wise nor devoted to any deity. Children who lack wisdom and spiritual inclination do not bring any real value or benefit to their parents. 10. In this world, suffering individuals can find happiness, comfort, and peace through 3 positive influences: having righteous children, having a devoted and virtuous spouse, and surrounding themselves with good and noble people. 11. A king issues his command only once, and the residents must obey it as per the law. A learned scholar recites verses or mantras only once during a ceremony. A woman gets married only once and puts great effort into fulfilling her responsibilities. These 3 things happen only once, and they do not repeat repeatedly. 12. The number of people involved can influence the outcome and effectiveness of various activities. Austerity or spiritual practice might be most effective in solitude. For studying, it's best with 2 people, as they can explain things to each other. While singing, having 3 people is better, so one can practice while the other 2 provide feedback. For travel, 4 is ideal. For farming, 5 is better. And for warfare, having many soldiers is crucial for success. 13. An excellent wife's thoughts, words, and actions are consistent. She is skilled in her pursuits, loves her husband, speaks the truth, and possesses these admirable qualities. The same principles also apply to men. Being consistent, skilled, loving, and truthful are virtues for both genders. 14. In a home without children, it feels empty. When there are no close relatives, all directions seem void. A foolish person devoid of compassion, kindness, and affection also has an empty heart, but for a poor person, everything may feel empty and vacant. 15. Without the consistent study of the scriptures, ignorance can become as poisonous as venom, leading to misery and suffering. For someone suffering from indigestion, even food can become toxic. Social gatherings can harm poor individuals, and a difference in thoughts and physical capabilities can make the experience of sexual satisfaction for a young wife distressing for an older man, akin to consuming poison. 16. Reject those who do not embrace compassion, non-violence, and love. Discard uneducated and foolish gurus who lack spiritual knowledge. Abandon a spouse who constantly harbors anger. Leave behind relatives and siblings who do not show affection and love. 17. Leaving clothes exposed to direct sunlight causes them to age quickly. Similarly, consistent travel fatigue and dietary irregularities quicken a person's aging process. Even an independent horse, when continuously harnessed, grows old quickly. Intimate relations are a biological necessity for a woman, and the lack of sexual contact with her husband accelerates aging in her. 18. A wise person should always contemplate, how do I utilize my time? How many true friends do I have? What is the quality of the place where I reside? What are my income, expenses, and overall financial situation? Who am I? What are my capabilities and strengths? In other words, one should consistently reflect on these questions to understand their current circumstances, abilities, and potential. 19. In the Dvija, twice-born ceremony of the Brahmins, Kshatriyas and Vaishyas, the sacred fire is considered a witness and a representation of the divine. The supreme God resides in the hearts of his devotees and enlightened souls. Those with ordinary intellect, they perceive deity as an idol. Those who understand the mystery of the universe see the divine presence in every particle and aspect of existence. 20. These 5 individuals are considered father figures. The one who gives birth, biological father. The spiritual mentor initiates and bestows the sacred thread called Janeyu. The teacher who imparts knowledge. The one who provides food, provider or nourisher. The one who protects from fear, guardian. One should always be content and respect these 5 figures as they would their father. 21. The wife of a king, the wife of a teacher, guru, the wife of a friend, the wife of a husband, spouse, and the mother who gave birth to one's wife. These 5 women are regarded as mothers, and they should be respected and honored just like one's own mother.
Don't forget to share it, subscribe for new episodes, and embark on a unique journey with Chanakya. Like it.